Alright, time to play another online tournament. For a reason, okay, that was weird. We actually played this one last Tuesday and we won it, so we had to defend our title here today, I guess. Playing more Klawf because I don't know what the what else to do with myself here. I don't know. It's fine. It's Klawf. Yeah, so we're playing more Klawf because I can't really think of anything else good. No, there's definitely stuff better. I just kind of like playing Klawf. So yeah, should start any second. I'm doing alright Blaziken. Trying to get ready for San Antonio. Cause leave this Friday. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, just I don't know if I'm ready or not, honestly. I feel like at this point for NIC, I was like, burned my brain off and was ready to go. I'm not really at that point currently, so yeah. I'm excited, but I still really don't know what I'm doing, so that's bad news. I don't even have like Lost Box to fall back on because everyone and their dog's gonna be playing Jirachi. That's fine, we'll figure it out. We just roll up with Klawf and that's how it goes. Alright, tournament's not starting for whatever reason. Very cringe. It's supposed to start at 5 here and it's 5:01. We riot. Been sick today. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, I hope he gets to feeling better. That's never fun. Well, maybe the organizer fell asleep. Is the Klawf deck competitive? It's competitive. It's not like the highest tier competitive deck, but it certainly has good matchups. Can beat a lot of the top meta decks. Is it like probably never gonna see it win a tournament, like a real life tournament, but I've done pretty well online with it. I would definitely say it qualifies as a competitive deck. Kind of goofy, but it's certainly competitive. Dang. Bruh. 124 people registered. Oh no. Yeah, it's a little hard to play in a tournament without a computer. And a mobile PTCG Live's a mess. Alright, there we go. First rank is paired. We're up against just Kyogre Lost Box. Yeah, this looks like just excuse me. Looks to be like regular old Kyogre LZB. 12 energies. It's a little on the heavy side there. I guess that's about normal. You use sometimes 2 lightnings, I guess, or 5 waters. Okay, let's get it. How many people did there end up being? 101? Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay, oops. I'm good at this, I promise. There we go. I'm not totally garbage at this. Okay, so yeah, Kyogre Lost Box should be an alright matchup for us. The Jirachi is important. The Bravery Charm is important. But it's not a matchup I'm like super thrilled about because I kind of have to lead with the Electrode, but it's not that difficult for them to answer Electrode as early as turn 2. So we'll see how this goes. Like, I'm a lot more comfortable into the Sablezard matchup because that first Electrode's always taking 2 prizes, and sometimes I can collapse it and jump way ahead in the prize race. They don't have as great of a way to deal with Jirachi. But these Greninja ones are a lot more difficult. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. These last couple online tournaments I played in with Klawf have not gone very well. Like since that, we had like a pretty decent tournament last Wednesday, where we started like 5-0 and stuff. I haven't really done super well since then. So kind of getting annoyed with the deck. Like I took it to a cup this past weekend, got top 4. I don't know. Yeah, I just like Klawf is a really cool deck, but like a lot of the wins I feel like I've gotten with it are kind of like there's still wins, like but I don't like want to be relying on my opponent starting slowly to win games. And it feels like in some matchups you just sort of have to hope your opponent misses for 1 or 2 turns, and I guess not something you really want to rely upon to like go deep into a tournament. And like if I were to go into a lot more regionals, I could maybe justify playing sort of a riskier, sillier deck. Because I gotta have more chances, right? But I don't have too many chances this season. If I want to get my invite, I'm gonna have to do well at the couple opportunities that I have. So does it really make sense to play a deck like Klawf? DT Mew for Portland? I think. Well, I feel like Mew like sort of. It's hard to tell like this far out because like Mew could go out and win San Antonio or something. And then if Mew wins San Antonio, everyone's playing Tomb. Obviously, that's not a great play, but if it stays under the radar, it keeps like picking up like top 8s and stuff, and so people don't play Tomb. Have I checked in at all? But if they checked in, like super late, I guess. See, I can't really like. Is Portland early January? Like, how many more tournaments are there prior to that? Like, I think Mew's a fine play for San Antonio this weekend, but if it goes out and wins the whole thing and everyone's teching for it, I kind of like Block Lax or Lost Box, like the more it's on the radar. Yeah, also the Charizard matchup is not amazing. The Charizard player doesn't really need to do a lot, so it's a couple weeks after San Antonio, so I would say if Charizard doesn't have an exceptional showing and Mew just doesn't straight up win the whole event, like if Mew like just exists, it does decent, I think it definitely could be a solid play. But if people are, it's always like a bad, not necessarily a bad deck, but a lot worse of a pick if it's being teched for. I don't think Tomb is a horrible tech right now anyway. Like, a lot better tech card than Minior. I'm happy that only a couple Miniors made day 2 in Stuttgart. I just don't like playing bad cards. I'm glad other people seem to agree with me. Alright, open the Klawf. Get a mullet. Wait, they're playing Path? Oh no. I mean, not that that's bad for me. It's bad for them. It's always an experience playing against these lists online because usually, yeah, they're playing 2 paths, 1 forest. Hey, usually some jank happening at least these first couple rounds. Alright, phone's going first. Yeah, because like really the only jank is path. Double counter catcher, I guess, is a little jank. Only wait, 1 nest ball? So if they do not find a Battle VIP Pass, they're just screwed. Yeah, their deck is they're just never setting up with this. You're putting 1 nest ball, 4 Vips. Wow. Wow. My hand's like not amazing. Oh, but I just knock out this Raikou. It's gonna fall in a well. Dang, that's harsh. So there's like not okay. I probably have a ton of supporters, so I don't feel really bad about being greedy here. So some, yeah, Block Lax is annoying. Like, if you know how to beat it, it's really not that bad. I would be genuinely surprised if we saw another Block Lax make the finals of a regionals. I do think it's like not a horrible play right now. But it's just I don't know. I just don't feel great about picking a deck that's just like, yeah, my opponent's like, if I make day 2, which is obviously the goal, right? Most of my opponents are going to know exactly how to beat my deck. And Lax, more so than a lot of other decks in format, like, you are really rewarded for knowing how to beat it. Like, you gain a pretty significant advantage. Like, not really a whole lot of way, like, so much can be like, oh, you're not going to go super aggro, bench all your stuff, burn your switches. You overextend. I can do that. It can't really do something like that. It's, you just sometimes have to hope to get lucky with Sisters or Erica, and that feels horrible. Like, I don't want to have to just be like, okay, hopefully I just sack the better player here. So yeah, I think it could be well positioned, but it's not a deck I personally want to touch. They're kind of setting up now. I was clowning their deck for having no ball search cards, and they've had pretty painful loss zones though. Wow, I can't believe this deck, honestly. I'm not playing Iono, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna try to find DT or Switch. Bro, I want to play Iono. I just want to take a knockout. I'm not sitting here with... I'm gonna be 3 prices ahead if I can get there. I didn't, though. That's horrible. You never disrespecting control again? I think there's a big difference, though, from control now versus control back then. Like, there were because I was like Lugia format, right? So it could just be like control could be like, I beat these 3 decks and that's fine. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like teching for it, like cards like Mini or then yeah, seems pretty silly. But yeah, I think as long as you have a game plan, like that's... I wouldn't totally go out of my way though to be like, I'm gonna make sure I play a deck that beats Block Lax, or I'm gonna make sure I play the cards to beat Block Lax. Like, if my deck naturally has a good Lax matchup, that's cool. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not playing Charizard because it loses to Lax. Like, that just seems pretty silly to me. Now that it's a fine, they're one of Cram. With 1 Nest Ball, 1 Cram, 1 Forest to get there. Hey, they did it! Shout out to my opponents. Yo, imagine I end up losing this because I Iono'd them into pretty good hands. I think it's funny that we just like straight up like whiffed. We saw so many cards. Town Store, DTE. Yeah, nothing. Bench Manaphy, of course. No, the peak. What are DT Muse bad matchups? It really does not like to sit across from Charizard. Like, you can beat it with Luxray and Path, and potentially Grabbers, but it's just like not a very comfortable matchup. Okay, that's pretty cool. Really anything playing Tomb, yeah, what Larry said. Anything playing Tomb is pretty bad. You never want to see that card hit the board. Not really anyone's playing Spiritomb right now. I think there's like 13 total in day 2 of Stuttgart and like 3 Drapions. So like, it's not really... No! My internet died! No! This is going so well! Like, I'm gonna reset. Hopefully they let me back in. This was going so well. Alright. Yeah, I was pretty sure winning that one. That's awesome. Shout out to Live. Yeah, we just lose. Wow. That sucks. Yeah, it's like... That's And like all the dozens of streams that I've done, it's the first time I've ever had a disconnect loss. Yeah, just just the kind of day I'm having today. Alright. Well, that totally sucks. Cause like this deck my opponent was playing very, very silly. Like I don't like playing the one nest ball. I don't know how you pick a lot of the cards in the deck above more nest balls. Like you have one way, like one direct out to colors. There's no gears. There's just one nest. But dang, we were about to be up. We were gonna go down to three prizes there. This looks fire. Not quite. Bro, that like really makes me not want to play any more live today. But we will carry on. That's really, really frustrating. Dang. That's like your max challenges? That's pretty dope. So we have to win out from here probably like what, 7 rounds. So we gotta win 5 in a row. That was like pretty much a dub there. Like we had like we were Bibarel for 5. Like that was probably getting us like we need DTE, we need Capsule. But even if we miss, we're still in a fine spot. Sucks. Well, lots of Charizards tonight. Only one Gardevoir is like the perfect meta for Klawf. Dang, like this is the perfect meta. Why is Cinnabar Island in his own tourney? Like, why not? that happens. It's like as long as he doesn't take any of the prizes. Like if he makes top cut, and I guess there is no prizing, so who really cares? Bruh. I can't believe that it just disconnected on us. I thought there was, like I know in PTCG, PCGO you could come back into disconnected games. I thought they were doing that in the next update, like improving the reconnection. Yeah, me too, Jeff. I really don't know either. I do not know. That's so frustrating. Like, even if it just passes, like, I can get back into the game and it passes my turn, like, I don't get to do anything. Like, I'm probably still winning that game. Yeah. Ugh. I love live. Well. Yeah. So yeah, lots of Charizard, Lost Box, Miraidon, like the usual suspects. Kind of surprising just to see that one Guardy. Guardian the same usage rate as Arc Lycanroc. As Archon EX. Hey, what's up, Derp? Saw that you didn't check in. What happened? Add all the way down to playing Miraidon. You missed the rounds. All basically the same thing happened to me. Yeah. Bruh. It's all the conspiracy to tank Klawf's win rate. Don't want the sauce to get leaked. I've been playing a lot of Klawf over these last like week or so. But I I gotta check in. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it sounds like all of us are having issues tonight. I've been playing a lot of Klawf. Like, it's been the deck I've enjoyed the most. And, like, playing a deck that you enjoy is important. But also, at some point, like, just because I have the most fun with certain deck, that doesn't outweigh its, like, overall competitive viability. So just because I really like playing Klawf, like, I'm spending my own money to get here. I'm not, like, I'm going for points. I'm going to win the whole thing. I don't think I can, like, you honestly can tell yourself that Klawf gives you the best chance to get points, get money, go deep into the tournament. And if I can't do that, like, I don't have a ton of justification, then, like, what are we doing here? Mobile makes your phone burn off? Yeah, mobile's tough. So yeah, I don't really like, that's like Gardevoir. I'm like already kind of ruled out. I'm like never touching. Like, usually I would just default onto Lost Box. Like, I've been playing that for months, but I really feel like last weekend was the weekend for Lost Box. And like, Gardevoir was down to like what, 50% of Gardevoirs played Jirachi, and yet less than 50% of Gardevoirs that made day 2 have played Jirachi. So I feel like that goes up, and like Charizard is roughly 70%. I want to say like a lot of the better Zard lists do have the Jirachi in there. Well, so what else am I considering? Like, I could play Zard. I don't really feel great about that though. I think Zard's one of the strongest decks in format, and you have some pretty good matchups. You're not just getting blown out of too many games. Yeah, that is true. Like, if you just like want a deck that you use, like, okay, I'm gonna high roll and beat everyone, Urshifu is definitely the deck for you. I don't know though. It's tough. At least personally, I don't like playing decks that are that inconsistent. But like, I could go out and play Zard, but not only am I like I'm like not ultra experienced with the deck. I don't feel like I could outplay my opponents. Like, I probably could day 1, but I don't feel like day 2 I would have like the skill necessary to outplay my opponent with Zard. Lost Box just feels kind of jank right now, and I feel like probably probably a lot of decks are playing Jirachi now. Which, like, hey, maybe you go down the path of no Sableye, and we're just glasses and moon, and we just blow everything up. Well, I feel like you done it. Like, we have the glasses Tropius in here, but do we even beat Zard? I guess we Tropius for 2 prizes, we Moon for 2 prizes, and Hands finds the other 2 prizes. Play a rare candy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and also Urshifu is a deck I've like never really played, so I feel like it'd be very irresponsible to pick up that kind of archetype just 3 days prior to the event and just being like, yeah, let's. I would have very little confidence that I could play that at a high level. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I don't really want to play things like Iron Valiance, like Miraidon, even Mew. I feel like a lot of, like, I've been playing Lost Box for forever, and it doesn't really feel that good right now. So now that that doesn't necessarily work like how I wanted to, it's just like, well, where do I go now? And maybe that's like sort of on me for like my tournament preparation, was I sort of limited myself. Like, I didn't cast a wide enough net, like leave as many options open, invested too much time into silly decks. Yeah, that's probably could have done better with that. Um I feel like Miraidon will be the most played deck. Zard's probably be number 2, probably Guardy number 3, Tina 4, Mew 5, Sablezard 6, something like that. You're 1-0. Great job. Are you still on Mew? Yeah, you are. QT Mew is pretty good. So I want to play a deck that beats Miraidon pretty comfortably. So you have Stellax. I mean, I thought about it for a little bit today, but it's just like I don't really feel like I can. I don't feel like I can play that deck at a high level, so it's just. Wait, they're playing Drapion and Tomb? Bro really did not want to. Bro, what? Bro was like, this is surely beating Mew. And it still doesn't. That's hilarious. That is awesome. That is so dumb. Tomb and Drapion. I think it's funny how Urshi Valiant's like quietly racked up like back-to-back top 32s. It's still kind of a goofy deck, but it's something that exists. This one's not playing the toy catchers, the other one was. What's also kind of weird about San Antonio is like Europe like always likes Mew and Tina like more than North America. So like we haven't had a North American regionals yet. So it's like difficult to gauge like what like how the percentages shift like just because it's America. Hey, what's up, CBR? Yeah, I still think like Miraidon probably number 1 most played deck. Like Zard's probably up there too. Like Zard, Miraidon, Guardy, probably in some order. Like I'm betting Miraidon and like it seems like as the format goes on, like decks like Guardy like always lose percentage. You kind of just have to be a special person to actually want to play Gardevoir, put yourself through that. You got V-Stars and sleeved LZ Tina. Oh no, you're LZ Tina. Yeah, Tina's good. Your main deck is LZB, then Mew, then Guardy. I mean, yeah, those are all good decks for sure. I like to play Lost Box when I can. Like I was playing the winning Sablezard list some today, and it was just like this deck feels awful. Like it feels good to play Lost Box again, but it feels awful to play Sablezard. Maybe we just go like, yes, Lost Zard is it. We get the best of both worlds. I feel like I'm tired today. I've been I don't know. I just haven't been sleeping super well these last few days. The tournament prep's gone crazy. One of City to be, yeah, it's Lost City's pretty annoying. Sarita LZB. Yeah, Lost City is pretty tough for Sablezard to deal with. I played that deck some last format and it felt pretty awful. Like it looks like a pretty big pile, honestly. I know you're not as dependent on Colress as some other decks, but or as other Lost Box decks, but like it still feels bad to have like 5 draw supporters and you just gotta hope to draw into them. Like you don't have Gears, you don't have Forest, you don't have Luminion. So yeah, I don't really know if I'm like on board with the Lost Cities. Like I know you need bounces to path. Like you sort of would like triggers for Lost Vacuum. So excited for San Antonio. I am too, Derb. I don't know. I've been like, I always have the tendency to like way overthink things. Like, I've been playing this game for so long, and that's this same thing that's like I told myself coming out of COVID, like coming back to IRL, that like it's just so weird because like I don't have that same anxiety. Just like even if there's a big online tournament, like I can play whatever the heck I want. And it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Like if I go out to drop, I'm here at home. I can just pack it up and continue on doing something else. But it's kind of that anxiety, like, well, I don't get a whole lot of opportunities to play IRL. So I don't want to waste those opportunities that I get, that I'm lucky to receive. So then it's just like, I really, really try to think through and make sure I'm doing what's like even for a cup, I feel like a little more free to sort of just play something more goofy. Like I don't have to be super. It's Urshifu. Surely I'm rocking Klawf. I don't know, CBR. It's a deck I've been playing a lot lately. I got a cup on Saturday. Nice, best of luck. Yes, it's like for cups, I feel like, well, yeah, I do have to drive 3 hours, but I can still. I feel like it's like no knock to any of the people at the cups, but I feel like I am gonna have there's a higher likelihood I outplay someone at a cup than it is at a regional championships. So I can probably be a little sillier, playing something a little sillier than and get away with it just because I can kind of rely on my opponent making an error at a cup where I probably can't. Like day 2 of a regionals. 10 minutes away. I had my first cup since COVID that was like actually in my hometown local card shop. Like that was really awesome. Just having a cup that's like 15 minutes away. That's everyone does check in. Not the matchup that we want to face. Should have been want to know if the game would have worked. So yeah, I'm still kind of debating on it. Like I took Klawf to the cup this past. I had a challenge in a cup this weekend. And I won a challenge, a 6-person challenge. I got top 4 at like a 20-person league cup. So like, I guess just like it's like, I guess my super like meticulous, like how I build my decks, like how I play, and I feel like it's helped me become a lot better of a player because like I want to keep getting better, but at the same time it's like I have a hard time being like, okay, this is just fine, like just stop messing with it. Like it's like at NAIC I was able to just sort of be like, okay, this feels good, this is a good deck. I like that's fine, like this is what I'm doing, and I haven't that's really the first time I'd done that in a while, and I felt really good, and I've been able to really manifest that same kind of vibes on this format. I start going to cups next year. Yeah, league cups are awesome. Like there's good players at my like at the top. There are good players at the cups I'm gonna go to, but I like just to get to top 8. You don't always have to like play something super crazy meta. Like Zorobox made top 8 of both the cups I went to this past month, and Zorobox is objectively not a very good deck. But hey, sometimes you don't have to be playing the best deck to do well at locals. Oh, that's awesome. I like the cup I went to this past weekend, they didn't have the Pika promos. I should probably sell mine. I have a couple of those. I know they were going for a little bit. When I got them, but I didn't. I'm not too lazy to sell them. Oh yeah, it's always just a nice vibe. And like I get the whole like perspective of just like, oh yeah, this meta is healthy. There's not anything super duper like overpowered, broken. But I feel like it makes it a lot harder to metagame. It like you can't really account for everything. So that it's cool. There's a lot of mid decks out there, but then also it's just like, well, I feel really bad about picking certain deck because it hard loses to certain other deck. Hey, what's up, Elias? Nervous you'll mess up a bunch. I guess it's just sort of an experience that you just have to get used to. Like I played basically IRL every single weekend pre-COVID, and then I wasn't able to. I like there's months, like actually years, basically. I didn't play IRL at all, and it was just like something like, yeah, I was like, it was just like my first tournament back was a league challenge. I was still like super nervous. At the league challenge, you're going to a challenge tomorrow with Turbo LCB Classic. Best of luck. Oh no, not tomorrow. I added that part. Okay. Well, Squawk. You need a switch and a curry. What a bad deck. These are the vibes. I just almost got there. Yeah, I guess just a cup at the end of the day. Like it's nothing. I think as long as I priced double Electrode also. Well, I guess we just punch her really hard with Klawf. Hey, we were one card off. Rising Forest kind of sucked. Oh yeah, I think in the long run, having good players in your local area is gonna make you a better player. Like yeah, it'd be really cool to farm CP. How I tried the Radzard. I was playing it some today. It was alright. Like it feels so weird playing Lost Box without reading Greninja, in my opinion. Well, you no chance. So opponent didn't check in. You had Noah Sawyer as a local? I heard of that guy. I hear he's pretty good at the game. Okay, what are they gonna rapid flow? Because like obviously the Klawf, but maybe the Squawkabilly as well. 8 games, pressing both your backs caliber. Dang. And in my local area, we got like I'd say like Ross Cawthon's like the biggest name. There's like a couple other solid players who've like made day twos. Have day two multiple times. Oh, that's pretty good. No one like Noah Sawyer though, who like fresh off a second place finish at LASC. Where I can't even kill the. Oh. If they knocked out Sneasler, I couldn't even knock out the Urshifu back. Bro, flex on a local. And flexing on locals is overrated. I don't know. Like I'm very proud of what I accomplished in juniors and seniors. But like when like my locals like bring it up to like the newer people, they're like, oh yeah, here's James. He did so and so when he was 10 years old. It's just like I'm very happy that I accomplished that, but it gets kind of old. It's just like I've had to mentally moved on, I guess. I have a feeling we're about to get cooked. Cups and challenges are huge. How big is huge? It's like a big cup in my area would be like 30 something people. 2-0, great. I guess they can't rapid flow. We ripped the Forest Sealstone and the Electrode off the prizes. If they can somehow miss for a turn and I can find my Collapsed Stadium, that'd be epic. But they would just need one water energy, like that's fairly likely. Oh, 60 to 70 people? That is definitely big. You were not kidding. Well, it's definitely harder to do well in Masters, but I guess I've technically found Masters easier than I did Seniors, but also I was not very good at the game as a senior. I feel like I've improved a lot since I was in Seniors. Making a regional winner tell, hey, that's an accomplishment. So like, I guess since I've gotten better, I'd say not, like at least locals aren't that bad. Like I'm usually making top 8. I've only had one Masters League Cup where I've missed cut entirely. This will be my second major event as a master. Like went 6-3 at NAIC. Oh yeah, it's like the skill level required to be good is definitely higher. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'd be pretty mad too. I have had a few cups that have been capped like that, but never. That's pretty bad. Yeah, doing well at cups is always awesome. Getting those League Cup mats. I just like getting the mat so I can sell it and pay for my trip. I think she's doing pretty good. Like, at least from the games that I've played, I feel like she's been improving, and she's seeming to do better at the events that she goes to. Cups are capped at 32 people. We don't want to run on for too long. I feel like if I were a card shop owner and I had the space, like that's basically just like printing money. Like you have the venue space, like you might as well maximize it, right? Yeah, and people do. I don't know why people buy the champion mats. Honestly, it's like, what do you do with that? You like you're like, here, like look at my cool mat that I didn't win. Like, but people buy them. Like the Meow Scared mounts are selling for like $90 on eBay. I don't understand why you'd buy it. Like it's something I'd never buy. It's kind of like buying someone else's like world's trophy card. I know that's like a way higher up like on the price spectrum, but it's still just like, bruh, really? Like that just seems really cringe. To be like out here like flexing your super expensive trophy card that you didn't win. It's just like, bruh, weird flex, but okay. I have a really bad feeling about this. Do they play Turo? They play Turo, and they have. So I'm gonna have to like boss twice and win, but I sort of have to get this Sneasler out of play. Ah, this is really bad. Dang. Okay, I'm just going to. Let's see where we can get. I don't think we're probably winning this one, but we'll see. If I can find boss, I think like boss KO the Metacham. Would I KO the Metacham or the Alakazam? I guess if I just found like if I can boss and collapsed, that would be the dream scenario. I think I probably should have put down the Jirachi, Nestballed for it. Whatever. I didn't hit anything. Well, so do I forest for boss KO the Alakazam? Then they could still win, but it'd be a lot more difficult. It'd be hard for them to Yoga Loop. You know what? Let's just give it a go. Maybe this is what works for us. They don't play boss or anything. Oh, am I gonna have to pull a boss out of the prize cards? Yeah, I will, but oh wow, this is the line. This is what we're going for. I mean, I could go knock out Metacham. But then I just lose the game if they have a water energy. They have spent, they play 5, they spent 2. Actually they spent 3 technically. They still have a retrieval and a Clara left. I could just gamble and take the knockout there and just be like, you know what, if you have it, you have it. They have a 3-card hands. They can Octo for the Karina. So I guess it's 1 in 3 to draw the. I guess I lose to water no matter what. So might as well take the 2 prizes, right? We lose to water no matter what. I guess no, because we would put the Zam onto the, or put the Klawf onto the bench. Yeah, I probably should have killed the Zam with Klawf. I would take him prize number 4, so let's see if it was that boss. I didn't even draw the boss. I can't even win. It's my last prize. Two with DTE Mew. Nice. Yeah, we just can't win. That's gonna be my first 0-2 in a minute. Well, that first one doesn't even count though, because I was gonna win that game, but we disconnected. Like, well, they just win anyway. The prize doesn't matter. It's a tough matchup, but I'm really just kind of frustrated about that first round. Like, we lose to that silly lost box list because our game disconnects. Like, that's what I'm sort of more upset about. And I just missed the Urshifu KO turn. No, I hit the Urshifu KO turn 1, right? No, I didn't. I just hit it for a lot of damage and missed. And they're able to rapid flow. That's kind of how Klawf feels though. Like, it's an aggressive and consistent deck. But like those games where you are still sort of a combo deck though. Like, you have to get a lot of pieces put together to take your knockouts, and if you like aren't doing that, the deck feels really bad. So yeah, we're starting 0-2, so 0 chance it's top cut. I'm pretty sure should be top 8, right? Yeah. Well, dang, that sucks. Like, we didn't even hit an hour. Yo, did the first night I lose, they... No, not someone else. Did they win? Dang, they're 2-0? 5-2 makes it? 101 players? I don't think so. Like, this one has 95. 5-2 is not making it. Well, I'm starting 0-2. My resistance is gonna be trash. I'm gonna face someone, and if I win, they'd be 0-3. My resistance would be garbage. Well, I'll play till I lose again. I don't want to end stream like that. But dang, it's very annoying that one stupid disconnect and then a bad matchup. Yeah. I don't think I'm playing Klawf for San Antonio. Like, the deck is just, it's goofy. And you have those, like, what kind of makes me want to play Klawf is I'm gonna have a favored matchup against the 2. I'm gonna have a good matchup against the 2 most played decks in the room. But yeah, I feel like we'll drop randomly, but like, yeah, it's still not happening. Like, I'll probably finish with like a opponent's win percentage in the 40%. It's like it's not gonna be good at all. So like, yeah, Klawf is consistent, so you win games that you shouldn't. You have good matchups against 2 of the most popular decks. But sometimes I feel like it doesn't do enough. We have a couple other Klawfs tonight. And the Thornton. Arvin, gross. Disgusting. Dang. All the Arvin lists. Yeah. You're on your first regionals weekend? Hey. Oh, yeah, I will see you there. Yeah, I'm like excited for San Antonio. Like, I've not played in a regional since 2019. So it's gonna be really fun. I'm just sort of frustrated in a way that like my testing and preparation hasn't really gone the way I wanted to, and hey, maybe it's a drop from here and work on something else this evening because I'm probably not playing Klawf. As fun as the deck is, it's just not good enough. Like I can't if I can't say with a straight face that yes, Klawf gives me a good chance to go deep into the tournament, then what am I playing it for? Like my goal isn't like if your goal is just to show up and have fun, then a deck like Klawf is better, but I'm playing to win the whole tournament. So a deck like Klawf is awesome and fun, and you have some cool moments with it, but honestly it feels kind of underwhelming. I might play DTE. I haven't really played much Mew at all. I don't have a very good track record playing the deck. But yeah, I guess you're kind of doing the same thing. Doing the same thing a lot. It's like not a super nuanced deck. I'll just punt and play Chin Pao. Nah, Chin Pao is... Yeah, I think as long as you like reasonable expectations and not just like, this is my first regional, it's my first big tournaments. Like yeah, it's probably unrealistic to just be like, I'm gonna win the whole thing. But hey, I mean, there's people who just already this year, 2 people who made to the finals in their first regional. Clicking a Blitzel LZ pile. Yeah, you're right. I just feel like the weekend for Lost Box was last weekend. Maybe you just go like down this like no Sableye route and just be like, yeah, play your Jirachi, I dare you. I guess probably Lost Box. I mean, yeah, I've played so much Lost Box. Oh yeah, it is an absolute grind. It's a total marathon. Like I played Tina at NAC, and I was cooked by the end of the day. Like my round 9 match, I like don't even really like remember what happened because I was so tired, and I'd kind of like lost my motivation to keep like really trying super hard because I just had lost my win in. Cut one Sableye. I mean, this deck can answer Iron Hands relatively easily. Like, you don't have to ramp 7 to get there. There are some interesting choices here. The Gift, the Zinnia, the Moltres. No Brain Smash energy. Yeah, that's not bad. I feel kind of bad though. Like I kind of want to go work on something else because I don't think I'm playing Klawf, and I just like, well, sorry guys, under an hour stream, really no content here. I'm gonna head out. Like it feels kind of bad. You're on your first league challenge with Chin Pao hands. Yeah, best of luck. All hands can definitely get it done. Like it's received a lot of grief lately, but it like having a good Zard matchup is pretty good. Sad. Nah, I'll chill for at least one more round. If it's a no-show though, that'd be pretty disappointing. There's a good chance we get a no-show, isn't there? Or the bye. They're probably not dropping no-shows, are there? Yeah. I guess I always seem to do decent with those dumb Lost Box piles that I make. Maybe that's the play then. I do kind of like the glasses stuff. I try to get it to like work with myself, like something like this, but I was playing Sable. I just couldn't get the space to work. It still seems like it would be kind of clunk though. Yeah. Why double game loss? Because neither people checked in. I got the 0-0 and no one checked in. So I seem happiest. Oh, we're playing Pokemon cards. It's always a good time. I just love how Bro with his like Arc Pile decks has been doing well at these online tournaments. I guess like if you're playing like a Lost Box deck, like if it had the moon and stuff like that, you aren't like super upset to see Jirachi. Like it's annoying, but it's like not. It's not like, well, I just scooped to Jirachi like I feel Sablezard kind of does. I see it's Leafeon in 2023. I don't even want to try this like crazy thing that Horde made here. I really have not played Kyogre a ton, so I feel like it'd be very irresponsible to be like, yeah, let's go play Ogre. Crazy deck though. I'm glad he finally joined the Ultra Ball Luminion team, even if he's had even if he had the decklist error. What's my favorite deck? If I'm just trying to play for fun, I'd play Klawf. But it's not the most competitive thing out there. Like I don't recommend you take it to a big tournament. If I want to have fun and try to win, I'd probably play some sort of Lost Box deck. Well, I should be at least 1-1, but I disconnected the first round. And then I faced Urshifu the next round. So yeah, this is the farewell stream for a Klawf. So yeah. It's so long to Klawf. It's gone into the sunset after this. Might try it again post San Antonio, but I'm not. Cut the Ogre for another crab. Well, if I'm cutting Ogre, I can cut the Recyclers and some energy cards. His core is rotated out. Bruh. Adam Hawkins has like top 32 to a couple events with this kind of thing. Maybe that, like the double Rayon's kind of cool. We believe in the comeback. Nah. Yo, we just played Palkia. I still don't really get how this Palkia deck beats Gardevoir, or like, yeah, I guess you can cross Cologne Gardevoir. Can I look at the first place deck? Okay, 1 second. Did this person check in last round? They did. Okay, so we might actually have a game. So after this one, okay, they did check in. We actually play Pokemon. We're against Miraidon, so should be fine. I guess if we lose to Miraidon, like, what are we even doing? All right, let's go. Yeah, I can look at the. Oops, I did not copy paste their list, their name in here. Okay. Oh, you challenged us in 30 minutes? Oh, shoot. I didn't actually catch the game. Like, I know that he got, I know that he got caught with an illegalist, like, not maliciously, though. Like, he was, the list he submitted was objectively suboptimal. I didn't catch the game, though, so I don't really know what happened. Did he get, like, a game loss for it. Caught game 2 towards the end. And had he lost game 1? Yeah, I feel like I would think if you had an illegal list and they caught it, that like that card definitely could have mattered. Like that could have been something else. So that should be a game loss. At least like that's, as someone who's played the game for a long time, like that's what I would guess if you just like told me this scenario. I'm going first. We're not quite repeating a performance this week like last week. Dang, these hands today. I hate having to bench Squawk. So I wish I had like a free retreater, but the bench space never works. Opening the Drapion. Some curry. Let's see. Squawk is in there. Okay. So Tord won the first game, and then did they like give him a round loss after, or get game loss after that, or what happened? If playing Drapion and Miraidon is a little cringe. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know if I agree with that ruling. Cause yeah, like I mean, at least the game loss. I mean, the game loss is definitely appropriate, but I feel like I know it's not like a gate like Nest Ball, Ultra Ball. They're similar cards, and if anything, it's like a slight downgrade for him to be. Well, no, yeah, it's like an upgrade from to be playing the Ultra Ball in his deck. And like it could have impacted game 1. I know it's like not like something like super impactful, like oh that's an Ultra Ball. You can't play that. Like similar kind of vibe. They're both ball search cards, but dang. I would have probably thought like round loss. I mean, yeah, game loss seems appropriate. I did think it was funny that like how the people after the event were like, okay, Tord's still slow playing. He went like 10:05 or whatever it was. Not that it was like 10 or like 9:14, like whatever Tord's record was. And it's just, I think it's hilarious because like, yeah, Tord is known for playing slowly, but also those people clearly don't play too much Lost Box, where if you drop one game, you have pretty much no time for a game 3. So, yeah, it's pretty goofy. Yeah, I agree with you, James. I would have guessed round loss if you just put that scenario on the table to me, but. Are we gonna lose? That'd be so hilarious. Like, what? Why did they Ultra Ball out the double turbo? But then, like, I had touch of lightning energy. Oh, because I can't knock out Klawf with the DTE. I'm. It's fine. I don't think they. Okay, there's Zapdos, so I guess Rope doesn't do anything. It's not the first time Tord has been caught playing an incorrect list either. There's a Drapion. Okay, there's a generator. Oh yeah, I'm sure he's messing with it, like probably has multiple list builds and just submitted the wrong one. It's just I guess I'm not like making any sort of accusations when I'm saying like, oh, Tord is having multiple deck list errors. That means no, I mean it's just kind of just pointing out a fact that it's happens more than once. And I guess you're just like submitting it and going to sleep, like who knows, maybe you're not all there mentally. Bro, this deck sucks. This is so sad. This should be a matchup that we're just totally blowing them out, and it's not happening right now. Oh yeah, like that's like not something you'd like, especially like on stream. Like, you know, you're walking over the stream table and they're gonna catch it 9 times out of 10. And no, and like Tord literally gets streamed like every single event that he goes to, so it, yeah, it makes 0 sense. And it's like not like some, like, it doesn't like give you a competitive advantage though, because like if you intend on doing well, you're gonna get deck checked and it's gonna get caught. So yeah, that's also like, I would feel kind of upset if I were one of Tord's opponents. This deck is so silly. All I have to do is just insult it, and then it's just like, okay, there you go. There's double turbo off the top. Yeah, but if I were someone who had faced Tord in earlier rounds, and then he'd got that illegal list, I'd be a little upset, because it's like, well, cause I'm pretty sure one time he was playing Lugia and like had an extra Collapsed Stadium in his list, which is definitely more impactful than just a nest ball for an Ultra Ball. Yeah, it would feel kind of gross. I think my opponent, it's gonna be tough for my opponent to win now. Down, and only down 1 generator, but they're not leading the same. They like sort of have to go for the Mareep. They're down 6 lightning energies. All right, so we are gonna win this one, I think. I suppose it's still losable. Playing Goldengo Toad Scroll. Yeah, that is definitely true. So there could have been a situation where it was like opening hands, he plays that Ultra Ball, but if that were a nest, then he's totally cooked. But well, we get the dub, but since he had the Ultra Ball, then yeah, that's all of a sudden not a brick. Like, he's able to find Chorus and play the game. Yeah, that's, I'd be a little mad if I were one of his opponents, like someone that he beats. Wow, we won the match. Not just a totally awful showing for a Klawf. Somebody wanted me to look at the first place list, so let's do that. Sablezard by Christian Fontenot. I think it's cool. My opinions on Sablezard have been documented on this channel more than one time. I'm glad it's not Sablezard Moon. I really dislike that deck. I was like playing it some earlier, and I just had a lot of difficulty finding my choruses. Like, you are a strictly single prize deck, so like you can afford to have a couple of those like just flower select pass turns. Like, not like a deck, like a 2 prize deck where like your main attackers are 2 prizers, so you will definitely fall pretty far behind if like you're relying on those dudes to get you back into to the game. But like, I was like testing it against like Zard with Jirachi, and like even though we have the double Devo TM in here, it felt pretty even with the Zard playing Lost City and stuff. Like, if the Sablezard, like I was playing Sablezard and like I like missed a beat one time, which like fairly reasonable to happen because like they play Iono, they play Lost City. I felt like I couldn't really win. Like, if I could get turn 2 mine and they whiff Jirachi, I could put 70 on a Charizard, 50 on a Pidgeot. We were cooking. Like, then we could go Iono Devo, and they were just sort of screwed because I taking out all their attackers, or Roxanne Devo, I mean, and taking out all their attackers, put them down to 2 cards. But yeah, it's just, I've never really liked. Did I watch the match at all? I watched like very little of the stream. Oh, the day 2 stream I was at my League Cup, so I watched some in the morning, but I didn't watch a ton, and I didn't watch any in the afternoon because I was tied up there. And then I watched a lot of the day 1 stream, but I didn't quite catch the Tord match. Yeah. Well, there are definitely cheaters who exist. Like, it's happened more than one time that a notable player has been multiple notable players who've been caught cheating before. It's like cheating does happen. Like, it'd be sort of irresponsible to say that no, Pokemon, there's no cheating here. Like, sorry guys. Huh? Know this game winning list last game? I didn't watch any of the finals, if that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, Adaris, I think Adair played at Worlds, played at LAIC. Like, Pokemon is so soft on bans. It's gross. Like, Zachary Cooper's, yeah, like literally it was at Toronto, at LA. Well, I was LAC last year. It's just, and then, oops, whatever. I don't care if I spell his name wrong. Oh yeah, CH. But yeah, like, bro literally is a notorious cheater, and bro's already back. Like, okay. I don't know if Pokemon's like just like afraid to like be the bad guy and be like, you know what, you can't play Pokemon anymore. I just don't like the hypocrisy of, not the hypocrisy, but the double standard of like, yeah, Jay Lesage, you're permabanned, but yeah, these guys who are notorious cheaters, like Adair never even was banned at all. But Zach Cooper got a year ban, and I just don't know, like, don't know why. Like, I love to especially with like how much money is on the line. Like, yeah, it's like, if someone's got cheating, like, not just like marked cards, like sleeve, like some of the whole marked cards disqualifications feel kind of weird, because like the little like indent on the top of the sleeve, like I accidentally do that when I'm sleeving my deck. Like, that's something that like accidentally happens. But I'm talking about like palming cards, like stacking deck, like especially on stream. Like, I would not be upset if Pokemon like really cracked down on that. I mean, you're probably right, but it's just still frustrating. Like, yeah, they just don't, they seem really hesitant to issue out bans, or if they do throw out a ban, it's kind of doesn't fit, like the length of it just doesn't seem to fit like what they did. Yeah, if I were in charge of Pokemon, I'd be that one mean teacher just throwing out putting the discipline down. But yeah, I guess I sort of touched on Sablezard a little bit, kind of. Someone asked me to, then we got sidetracked on cheating. Like, I think like if I were a newer player and I come into the game and I see I'm not saying that like Isaiah Bradner should have gotten bans or punished for the whole crazy Irida thing. But if I come into the game and that's what I see, or I see the Tord slow playing, that really doesn't make me want to spend lots of money in this game traveling, playing Pokemon, if a lot of the top players have sort of sketchy reputations. And Pokemon could probably, at least like send a message. Like they sort of did by DQing Tord, and that's why I'm kind of not upset about the Tord DQ. But yeah, I wouldn't mind some harsher punishment sometimes. Yeah. I'm just like not a big Sablezard fan, but I feel like Christian kind of nailed like the perfect weekend to play it. Like the double Devolution TM was pretty smart. Well, but I think what people, I don't want to go into the whole Copag, all that stuff, but aren't the same judges for IC, like ICs are handpicked judges, they're the best ones in the world that gets, it's not just like all the local judges, it's the best of the best. So I don't know, like I don't want to go down the whole rabbit hole of saying that certain organization sucks. It wouldn't surprise me if going into the weekend, whatever organization was just like, we are gonna make, or the judge staff like, we're gonna make a point to really crack down on slow play, even if we have to make an example of somebody. We're not gonna be lenient. Like if we see it, we're gonna call it. And I can't tell you for sure if Tord was like what he did warranted slow play or not, but I know he's ridden the line before, like NAIC stream round 1. He counted his opponent's deck twice in one turn just to get it to time. Like, dude has bent the rules before, so I can't really say it's unwarranted. Maybe in that exact moment he wasn't slow playing really bad. We know he's done it before. Like, there's tape of him doing it before, so it's really hard to feel sorry for him. Yeah, it feels pretty bad. The whole marked sleeves thing is a mess, because like sometimes I'm sure marking cards happens, but like sometimes when it's just like on like two totally random cards, it's like that little finger press mark on the top. It's on like two totally random cards. Like, yeah, I could tell when I'm shuffling my deck theoretically like what those two cards were just from the back of the sleeve. But if it's like on like a Grass Energy and a Switch card, like who really cares? Like if it's two specific cards, like both my Forest Seal Stones, like okay, that looks really sus. If it's like two random cards, like Immaculate Game Loss or a DQ. Like there's like one guy who top 8 at NIC this past year who got DQ'd for or maybe top 16 at NIC or something. He did pretty well, that had like supposedly like 2 marked Ionos. Yeah. And it wouldn't surprise me if after this season they do something to change the time rules. They had to, they did it when Klaczynski kind of bent the rules to win 2015 Nationals, and Tord has definitely profited off the current rule system. Yeah, like if you press down on, like when you're putting a card in a sleeve and you press down too hard and it leaves that little dent mark on the back. One of one card. That seems a little cringe, honestly. What I'm interested to see what, because I'm sure some rule change will happen. Like there's been so much outcry over BO 350 minutes plus 3. What? If it was more than one copy? Dang. I know there's like sort of that like fear that like I remember hearing Azul on stream talk about like he's gonna try to like stop riffle shuffling his deck because it like causes certain cards to like warp, and he doesn't want to get hit with one of those. Like it would totally suck to get that deep into a tournament and then just get your whole weekend ruined by like something that technically could have been avoided. Yeah, but like holo cards, like just some, like I was looking through my bulk. I needed a Terrakion for one of my for my deck for my cup the cut like a month back, and like it was like kind of like U-shaped, like just straight out of the bulk box. So I was just like, well, like holo cards just warp, and like I don't know. Yeah, that's where I kind of want to be like min rarity. If I can, like if I can play with like a non-foil Sableye, I will. I have some shinier cards. I don't know though. Like for like a regionals though, like for a cup, like I'm not gonna get DQ'd at a cup for having. I don't think I would for having slightly warped playfoil Sableyes, but that's not the chance I'm willing to take at a regional. It's like I'm playing with slightly warped cards. Let's just because it's kind of a Lost and Desire. Nice. Like it may not be a high probability event that actually happens, like the judge checks your deck and sees that like, oh, your one of holo card here, like your one promo Charmander is bent, or your two Sableyes are bent because they're holo. Sorry, those cards are important. You're disqualified. You never played IRL? That's a big L. XYZ IRL debut when? Yeah, I get that. Like I have some blingier cards. Like I don't usually go out of my way to purchase blingier cards. If I do get them, it's usually pulls or um sometimes it's just like easy Christmas present, like easy birthday present. Like here, what do you want? Yeah, just buy me a certain Pokemon card off of eBay or TCG Player. Um, yeah, trading is cool. I don't usually do a whole lot of trade. Like I bring my binders everywhere, but I don't do a lot of trading. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be a min rarity scrub for San Antonio. Like with holo cards is cool though. It just makes you feel better about yourself, but is it worth that like tiny chance that it's something goes wrong and you his Linsanity run with a quad Bonnet, of course. Local trading seemed like a shark. Nice. Got high rarity because of migration. Yeah, that happens. Does Bonnet rotate? I don't know. Is Bonnet E-block? I don't think it would be. I know there was a Lugia in here somewhere. It had to have played Bonnet. There we go. Bonnet E-block? It is! No! It's gone. Career over already. The more playing, the better draws. That's how it works. Yeah, it's it's E-block, absolutely cooked. Wait, you mean NAIC 2024? So you're gonna be at New Orleans? I think it's cool that they're having NAIC in like a different city aside from Columbus or Indianapolis. Len bias. Nah, that's a bad call, bro. That's I mean I guess it's kinda true. But it's kind of, I don't know, seems like kind of poor taste. I don't think I'm allowed to laugh at that one. Wow, that's pretty cool. Bro, he's such a notorious trader. He gets the good deals. Okay, I was gonna say if this bro is 3-0, then something has gone crazy. Dang. My resistance is tanked. Like I have like play foil stuff of like most of the staples, so I could like I can play like a decent high rarity deck if I really want to. Like, at least my trainers could be foil, and I have a couple full art supporters. Some gold, like I have a couple gold switches that I got a while back. I don't remember how I got them. But I don't. It's just like, okay, do I make my deck look cool with that tiny chance of something potentially catastrophic happening? And or do I play min rarity and have basically zero chance of getting something crazy happening, but not be quite as cool. Dracovish 10 months ago, I know that deck was a banger. It's crazy how much this channel's grown in 10 months. It is this channel's, it's crazy. Yeah, I never really tried to trade with littler kids. Like when I was in juniors, there'd always be that like one guy who would like try to scam the kids, be like, "Oh, this card is super playable. Give me your full art supporter for this hollow card because it's good, and I want your $40 full art trainer or whatever." Like hoping to scam the kids. But yeah. Trying to scam himself. Yeah, I've locked a Rookie of the Year on YouTube BTCG. Let's go. I don't know if it, like, are there any other channels that have, like, I know there's, I mean, I'm just, it's crazy. I would never have guessed to be 2,247 at this point. Craziness. I'm just some dude who sits in front of my door playing bad decks in tournaments. Scammed himself. PTCGO trading was special. I don't miss those days of having to like save up all your tournament tickets for when the new set came out, then grinding all those 8-mans to try to get your packs to wait a week when the prices went down. It was a mess. We're up against the mirror match. But they're not playing Battle VIP. 30 packs for 1 EX. Bro scammed himself. Okay. Like I really didn't make a like I just started making content when Crown Zenith had come out basically, so I didn't really have to deal with that too much. I did like way overpay for Radiant Eternatus day one or something, like just so I could have it for the channel, but I can't imagine like being a content creator and trying to make content like without a demo account. Like you have to spend so much money on code every set. Like that would cut into, I guess you were just kind of making YouTube stuff for fun and didn't necessarily care about making a lot. I guess you can sort of probably break even off buying the codes, but if you're trying to make a little extra money on the side and you're having to spend 40 bucks on codes or something like that just to have the stuff day one, that eats into the bottom line. Maybe XR. I guess that means I'm interesting, so I take that. I think that's a dub. Better erase the watch history to see what YouTube gives you. No. $10 points for, yeah, and there wasn't no like win streak bonus. Bro, ladder was crazy back then. Yeah, it was so awesome when they when they added the win streaks. Like if you won like whatever it is, like 6 in a row, you could get like 30 per win. I get to go second. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't remember what my longest win streak was on PTCGO. I'm pretty sure I had one in the 20s at one point, but I can't honestly remember. PTCGO ladder win streaks going crazy. Yeah, I miss the layout of PTCGO. I mean, live layouts kind of gets a bad rap. It's not as bad as people really think it is, or people say it is. I don't like how live's like a downgrade gameplay wise to PTCGO. Like the accessibility, awesome. I also don't like how you just can't like lay out your deck. Like the whole deck building screen's the worst. Like there's no like collection screen. And in terms of accessibility, it's awesome, but pretty much the rest of the, yeah, I don't think there's really anything aside from crafting that's just like, well, yeah, this is good. Like that's for sure better than PTCGO. They did bench a Squawkabilly. You know, play PTCGO much. Dang. Yeah, I literally didn't migrate until the very end, just because I was never gonna make content on live, and then when live rolled around, that's when I was like for sure the channel was cooked. Yeah, like I don't need like fancy avatars and all the bonus stuff. Like I understand that like other card game simulators have fancy layouts and stuff, but I don't need live to be anything super fancy. Like, of course I want it to look nice as someone who plays several hours on this client every day. Dang, this kind of sucks. I don't want to avenge the Billy. But also, I feel like I'm just not swinging sucks. Yeah, like I literally just lost the game to disconnect. Like that never happened on PTCGO. I feel like I kind of want to get down the backup group on it. It's like I don't want to pitch a capsule because that's like something my opponent could definitely exploit. Oh yeah, the chat days. Those were always interesting because yeah, you'd get those especially if you were playing a more annoying deck, you'd get those people who are just having a bad day, and yeah. That would be funny to like stream that kind of stuff. Yeah. The emoji spamming gets old, and at least on PTCGO, um you can block, or in PCGO you could block those people and they could spam what they wanted and you just didn't see it. You can't do that now, right? Like there's no block button. They're like you can go in the settings and it's just that. Oh yeah, there'd be times where like I was like real ones yeah. Um yeah, there'd be some sus stuff in there. Um like here I would be like 8-year-old me playing PTCGO. They're like a deck. After I guess I wasn't 8, I was a little older than that, but this is deck like after Ancient Origins came out and Forest of Giant Plants was printed, and basically it could like evolve into Shift Tree, and Shift Tree an ability where if you flipped a coin and got heads, your opponent had to shuffle one of their Pokemon back into their deck. So you could donk your opponent before they really could do anything at all. And it was like an excellent ladder deck because you like won super quick. It was kind of unbeatable if you went first. Like you'd occasionally like have those bricky hands. Yeah, people started playing Ball Toy just because it walled the Shift Tree deck. But I guess so many people who like I would like miss the I had flipped like too many tails on the ability, and like the people would just be like, "This is what you get, kid, for playing such a dumb deck." Or like, I'd be beating people with it, and they would just like literally like just be spamming words that be asterisks in the PTCGO chats. That was just a different era. I can't say if if it's better or worse now, but yeah, I know what's funny is that was so long ago. It's like that's like not something people even remember. I whiffed. This deck kind of sucks. Yikes. Yeah, we just passed. Yeah, we're cooked, probably. Oh yeah, Shifter was an awesome ladder deck. It would just be like, it would suck when you like face out like one guy where you like just missed the donk against, and they would just like, sorry, like saying like the rudest things to you, and it's like we're playing Pokemon cards, like, like it's not like I put like $100 on this game and I'm clapping you. Like, no, we're just playing casually on ladder, and you're out here cursing at me for playing kind of a troll deck, like. Yeah. Somebody who's just having a bad day and decides to take it out on this the little kid on PTCGO. I can't even attack again. Well, I can Trode, I guess. Yuck. I got a busted deck. Yeah, no GLC on live is horrible. I'm not like a huge GLC guy. Like, I played it a little, but like not a ton. But yeah, I don't really know. I guess if you have like a shop near you that like a lot of people play, it'd be fine. But like, like at least at my shop, no one really plays GLC, so it'd be tough to like keep up with this stuff and test your decks. Unless, like if you lived in Ohio by Full Grip Games, oh yeah, you'd be cooking. Random Christmas tournaments, it's GLC. I know like Mahone, I think like has like the starter list on the GLC website. You probably wouldn't understand, you might not understand how like matchups work and stuff, but I don't know if the prizing are any good or anything like that, but like it's a fun format. I last played it prior to Amazing Kyogre getting bans, so I've certainly not touched it in a while. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Getting crabbed. It's funny how like my list has got more turbo cards and we're just not setting up as good. Funny how that works. I think we could still win with like an Iono about now. Because they would not really have a ton going on. Yeah, they'd have no attacker, have to find a DTE. No bib or anything. That's kind of funny that like they randomly decide like, yeah, Christmas, that'd be a great day for GLC. There's my Switch, of course. Alright, let's see, like what do we even have in here? Do we have the stuff? We got 2 Iono. We got a couple DTEs. It's comeback time. Iono, that's a start. Come on, these 15 card deck. Scene for this deck. Not being too nice to me tonight. Maybe Rope gets them to whiff. I guess if they, yeah, cooked. If they have DT, they just win. They have this checkmated. That's, man. We drew both the Ionos. We did the first part. Maybe they don't have it yet. They didn't just slam down the double turbo. Toxic powder. Okay. Dang, if we knocked out the Trode last turn, we'd be down to 1 prize now and we'd be chilling. Oh man. Right, if I whiff DT again, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, good. My deck is not that bad. Now I can gust the Trode. maybe we're fine. Hold up, chat. Maybe we're fine. You do GLC. Oh, pricing insanely good and you do GLC regularly? Yeah, it'd be really cool though. Like you can't like do. They used to have like semi-regular GOC limitless tournaments, and now they're just like webcam tournaments, and I don't really want to deal with that. Like I know you. Okay, top deck bib. They're not cooked yet. Like yeah, I just don't want to have to. I don't want to play webcam on limitless. Thornton, no, you're not supposed to yeet the squawk. Wait, why would you get Trode back? Oh, you don't need the energy. It's a guaranteed knockout. But now I can win. Do I have any curries left? Oh, we do. We're cooking. This is fine. I can see the rest of the deck. They have another Trode. What are they doing? Toxic Powder. Tantrum Blasts. 200 damage. So, we can get there. So let's do it. Is there any way I can guarantee this? Because I could draw my cards in the wrong order off this bib and just be totally cooked. Because I have the one curry. This feels gross, but I get to see the rest of the deck alone. I don't draw the... Okay, we win! This is so silly. My opponent definitely played it wrong. Like, if they put Klawf in the active spot, no Trodes, probably can't win. That's hilarious. Kind of feels like whoever attack first ends up having to use Electrode first and then end up losing the prize trade. But hey, we've only actually lost one game today. The deck is kind of recovering. The stream isn't total waste. At least there's some content in here now. It's not just me raging for an hour and packing up. Okay. Cool. Well then, now 2 and 2. That was literally like the bottom table that didn't no-show. That's awesome. Oh, there's so many no-shows. Our Revenge for Armor Resistance is absolutely tanked. Are they dropping these people now? No, they're not. They're... Dang. Okay, we have a little bit of time probably. Yeah. I'll just go until the next like loss or a no show. If someone no shows, then we're all back up. That's man, we can't do well with Klawf online, but our Lycanroc is 3-1. What a beautiful world we live in. T-Net 4-0, so interesting mix of decks at 4-0. There's the Urshi Valiance. There is Pidgeysard. Oops, that was not the right button. Okay, got Pidgeysard. Turbo Miraidon. I'd clap that in a minute. And then at table 1 we have another Miraidon. So I did scrub out that second round, or if I didn't disconnect the first round, like I'm in a pretty, there's a lot of great matchups near the top, and considering there's only one Guardy tonight, like it's the right metagame for a Klawf to get cooking. Just not like this. It was never meant to be the disconnect bodied us. Yeah, playing Lost Box with one nest ball, that feels pretty bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't... What do we, I gotta think of something to ramble about for the next potentially 13 minutes. So what's the play? Of course, chat freezes. What? All right. Dang, why is YouTube being weird today? Literally not. Okay, it's working now. I just had to complain about it. Complaining and it always works. Alright. Best NBA commentator. I don't really care for any of them, honestly. Weekly GLC? Nice. I know there's like one shop that's like I go for cups. Like it's so far away that I'm like never going there just for GLC, but they have like GLC locals like once a week. Use Yoga Loop on your 50 HP Jirachi. Yeah, pretty good. Meowscarada and a theme deck. That's some top meta stuff right there. Okay. Just please no show. Like a 2 and 2 could just be someone who forgot to drop and is just trolling. So hopefully I guess a lot of the 2 and 2s might keep playing. I don't know. Or some of them will. Maybe not a lot of them. Literally the bottom table though. That people showed up at. Pretty good. I guess we can look more at the Stuttgart list. Anything else worth touching on? Oh, Hermione, the Goodra guy is no longer playing Goodra. Playing at Dragonites, Moon, Hands, Kyogre, Lost Box. Wow. Scooped when you flipped over the Snorlax. Bro was just like, I didn't come here to face Lax, you can have it. Gabriel Smart is allowed at regionals? I mean, no, he never got... Nothing ever... He's not really got... Yeah, never got banned for anything. Alright, GLC is pretty chill. I know there's a lot of people who really enjoy GLC, but I don't know. I spend so much time playing standard. It's like difficult for, I guess if they were closer, like maybe a community closer to me, it would make more sense. I don't know. Dang, you Grabber, Pidgey, and Zard. Oof. Okay, there was the best performing Snorlax list looked pretty messy. There's a lot happening here. We have 2 Rotoms. We have Cross Seavers. We have Pokestops, Cram, Crushings. So I don't really know what's a Shark in GLC. Dang, Shark in a side event? That's crazy. Bro came to win. Yeah, this is a mess. And I guess we're like, oh, this, bro, limitless with the aggressive ads. Thank you. Just now go away. Like, I guess you're just trying to get through the deck with Pokestop and get to your good cards. I feel like a lot of your supporters feel pretty bad to discard. I guess you're planning. I assume you're planning to go first with the 2 Arven, 2 Vip, 4 Nest. Like, I think you probably try to go first in with this deck. instead of playing the heavier Armin gear, but maybe you are still, maybe you're still going second. It's certainly a list. There's a lot happening. Like only like 2 sisters, 2 Penny. Like I don't know if I like playing like the super thin supporter lines playing the super thin supporter lines playing the Pokestop and like Cross Seaver sort of filling the gap. How does Christian list beat Zard? I think the game plan is like double TM Devolution really puts a lot of pressure on their rare candies. Like they can't necessarily checkmate you as easily. So like I think if you can pop off, get the turn 2 mine, like damage the Pidgeot, damage the Zard, then go like Roxy and Devo, take out all their attackers. Like, that's probably a good plan. Of course they can bench Jirachi and sort of make that difficult. You can, but they only play 1 Super Rod, so it can be hard for them to keep putting Jirachi back on the board if you just go like, okay, counter catcher knockout, counter catcher knockout. I don't think it's like if the Charizard plays Jirachi, gets it down early, it's like probably not a great matchup for you. I think it's still winnable. I think I'm tired. Luckily, I'm not like I'm not playing for anything. I was playing some of the Zard matchup today, and it didn't feel incredible. That feels pretty bad. Dang. Yeah, being that win at all costs in a side event. Like sharking in general is cringe, but then like you're doing an aside of it, bro. You got some issues if you're doing that. Yes. Guardy versus Lost Box. Bro! My child! Gigas! This is very similar to some of the stuff that, I mean, I never played like this hardcore Gigas. It's beautiful. Bro, if we had Memory Capsule, this deck would be so good. This deck is never responding to Iron Hands though, that's what sucks. Like you're not mining turn 2, or you're not 2 very often. Especially when you go first. So yeah, not a giant fan of this list. Once your opponent had an illegal list. Usually side events is a lot more casual people, so definitely can happen. Bro, the play for like if you wanted to go to like a regional and like usually at least at like NAIC, the prize will always seems to like some sort of like really nice product, like at least day 1. Like I think yeah, like this past year at NAIC they had like a Lost Thunder Elite Trainer box on the prize wall. Like I don't know where they get all the old product from. But like if you just wanted to like come in and like try to make your money back on the trip, just like not playing in the main events, but just grinding the first day like side events and getting all the best prizes off the prize wall. GLC at the side is not the play for the prize wall. Your 3-1 with the Mew. Feels bad. What, the old Inteleon VMAX? Yeah, I know, like, it's some pretty nice products if you're just like trying to either have something cool for your collection or just resale value. You're probably better off doing, but like, what's the fun in that? I don't know, like just being, like I'm sure the first day side events are pretty, like if you're decent at the game, you should just farm them. Because like all the good players will probably be playing in the main events. So yeah, if you just want to make your money back, you could probably grind those side events day 1 and get all the good stuff. Get a switch from the prize wall seems pretty good. Bro, I was so mad about NAIC because I stood in the side event line for like an hour and a half, and then they didn't even take cash, so I was cooked. My back hurt from standing on that floor for like an hour and a half, like hardly moving, and then it's like, no, you have to like scan the QR code and like put in your credit card. Like I can't, like, bro, what? I just, dang. How's the crab treating me? Fine. My first loss was to a disconnect, and my second loss was to rapid strike. Not amazing, Rubik, but it was kind of just all got derailed the first run because I'm facing a pretty bad lost box list, but I disconnected, so that's weird, Ash. I don't know about that. What's prizing? I don't think there is prizing. Like I don't. At least let's see. I did it last week. Yeah, there's nothing on there. Probably pricing underneath there that's like not been redeemed. Yeah, I'm playing until the next loss or no show, and then we're calling it today. Cause I'm kind of tired, and I'm done playing the crab. DT me for San Antonio, maybe. Pretty good deck. You break against Ryan Harris. Pretty good player. It's always crazy when you're just like, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go grind these side events, and then you just like see like a top player and you're like 8-man pod or whatever. It's just like, bro, what? I didn't sign up for this. Okay. Got 50 seconds. It is DTE versus Sablezard. Looks like the exact list from what's that, Stuttgart? Got a MU list if I need it. Alright, I'll hit you up if I need it. Oh, gross. That's pretty bad. Hey, yeah, you get to face the other beginners round soon through. Seems good. I'll try my best, Rubik. I will try my absolute best. Yeah. I a little definitely stressing over what the play is. Considering I'm leaving in 3 days, and I would like ideally already know what I'm playing by now. Like already have the list practically submitted. Yeah, usually you just have, yeah, like whatever, four or eight. Yeah, you have your just like four players that you face them all, and then depending on how many wins you get a certain amount of tickets. Oh, nice. I'm against Derp. A live stream AOB appearance? That'd be pretty dope. Alright, let's get it. For an hour from San Antonio, must be nice. Hilarious side event story? Sure. Yeah. Best of luck, Derp. Don't snipe. Stream sniping is cringe. Playing the Tor deck. Is there a lost vacuum in here? There's not. Cool. I need to form a team? I've been asked about that. I don't know what I would really do with it. Like, someone asked about that one time. It's just like, okay, like we could all have cool jerseys and stuff, but kind of like what's I don't know what the point would be. I don't really. It does like wearing one of those team jerseys out of original make you a sweaty tryhard. In the great wide Midwest, yeah. It's all about the jerseys. Oh man, I don't know if I can do that. It's pretty cringe. Yeah. Yeah, the matching shirts or matching jerseys. Hey, if you want to sponsor me, I'll put a little extra money in my pocket. I'll wear your silly shirt. But if it's just for the fun of it, I don't know. It's pretty cringe. The BBQ sponsorship. All right, we can do that. That works. I'm down with that. Is he taking so long to load? Bro's literally sniping. Get banned. Oh no. Rubik out here trying to get a team formulated. What do testing groups even do? Just, I mean, I've never been a part of one, but just help each other, like, test certain matchups, go over lists, like, go all out, Blitzel, go fund me. Nah. I'm fine over here. I don't need um I don't need the GoFundMe, but if you really need to, the tip link is in the description. Wink, wink. Like I have people I like occasionally just like bounce ideas off of or test with, but it's not like we have like a group chat like something like that where it's like we're all grinding. Like it's like it's a little more casual than that, I guess. Wipernet merch. Alloutblitzle merch would go pretty crazy. We need. Alright, how about in 2024 try to get Alloutblitzle merch by the end of the year? Would anyone actually buy that though? That's the question. Klawf shirts. I think you gotta be careful using Pokemon, like actual Pokemon on designs and stuff. Is that a challenge? Well, I wouldn't want to like, if I were to actually design and make merch, I'd at least like want to make sure there's interest prior, not just be like, oh yeah, you guys all asked for this, here it is, and you guys are like, no one asked for that. Commissions for my affiliate links? Yeah, some. Not a lot, but like it's funny. It's just like on my Amazon one. I haven't looked on it like at like the dashboard thing in months. But like someone bought like a $70 like computer mouse off my link, so it was pretty hilarious. Opening the ogre. Ooh. This is a hand. We definitely do this and this, but I kind of want to keep the Sneasler around. Reese pass? That feels a little weird. How do I even get an Amazon affiliate link? You can just make it. It's like really not that hard to make one. I have an eBay store? It's not my eBay store. I wish it was my eBay store. That's not mine. Just trying to help a buddy out. No, it's not me. Yeah. Yeah, so buy stuff off of eBay. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. OP stats. But like seriously, if like you want to make an Amazon affiliate link, it takes like it's like really, really easy. 4 locals running Klawf, nice. Congrats. Klawf gang, rise up. I wish I was rolling in Poké Dollars. I wish, but I'm not. It's not like you have to like send them your channel. You're like, okay, is this person really real? Um, like you just like the hardest part is like the filling out the whatever like the W9, and that's like really easy. So it's rolling in PokeSense, yeah. I take my $50 a week in ad revenue and I put it back. I put it into the spend it going to League Cups. Sure. Flap is kind of good though. Seems awkward. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, I'm not really too much of anyone either. Yeah, 50 Pokebucks. I know I'm out here killing it. Bruh. What are you even seeing? I have no clue, Ash. Cook him? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best. I'm kind of like half paying attention. Bro, if I get the top 32, get $1,000, that'd be awesome. Wish you invested in TCG cards. Yeah, that would. I think we all wish that. LZ Moon, Lycanroc, no, Lycanroc sucks. But maybe Lost Fox though. I'm not ruling that out. I kind of feel like the window for Lost Box was last weekend. Oh yeah, that actually is my card. Some of my stuff is actually on there. I do have some of my sports stuff on there. Yeah, that is mine. I bought that for like $100. Yeah, some of it is mine. That's why I like he helped me sell stuff, so I help him out. Yeah. I bought SGA before it was cool. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm sure you can scroll through some of the other stuff and find some more of my sports cards. Yeah, I literally bought it like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. I was a Shay guy before it was cool. Yeah. I bought it oh like probably 2021. Oh, that I made bad plays too. Don't worry. I don't really buy sports cards anymore though. That was like a fun thing for a bit, but it's I don't know. That was definitely a misplay. Bro, I want to capitalize on that so hard. So let's just do it. Kobe PSA 10 mine? I don't think so. I don't think so. Probably not. Wait, do I have Forest in deck? To grade them depends on how fast you want them back. But not too much. No, can't even punish. This is so sad. No. Bro, got misplayed so bad but couldn't even punish. Like, I don't think the Kobe's mine. How much does it cost to all AOB NFT? No, never. Like, I think it's like probably around like 15-20 bucks if you like want their like standard service, but if it costs more if you want them back quicker. I'm not like a big grader, but I've graded some of my stuff. Yeah, Alloutblitzle collection reveal when. I don't know if anyone like cares though. Like I don't know. I have my stuff. I have like a Starlight like full of a lot of my like Pokemon stuff that I've won and got. I don't even like remember what's in there. Kind of. Not really though. 10 pages of cards. Oh yeah, the grind don't stop. Bro literally amped my Bidoof. How rude. 10 pages of cards. Yeah. I'm telling you, the grind don't stop. you're very fascinated with the eBay page. I'm just like kind of throwing like I'm I'm not even hitting anything. This is so dumb. Bro. I used to sell on eBay, okay. Yeah, I'm sure you eventually can find some more of my sports cards on there if you really went looking. Bro's gonna be like, oh, you have that yeah, I don't. He's in shiny Zoroark, 50 bucks. Is that a Hidden Fates? Or what set is that? Is it a promo? I don't remember. This deck? Yeah, Klawf is a pile. So I'm not bringing this to San Antonio. I still might, because I'm... What other options do I have? I'm gonna lose. This is so frustrating. Since the opponent here is really not... Like, overbenching for sure. Didn't even arm press, wow. Yeah, the card was good, but I guess that's not it's like not a terribly rare card though, right? I guess I have 4 DTs in deck, I just can't find them. What the heck? Bro, someone asked. There was one. Okay, I found the DT. Definitely should have arm pressed. I would knock myself out. So a little misplay there. I'm like, one person asked me like, yo, would you sign something for me? Like, I'm very flattered that anyone would want me to sign their card or mat or whatever. I think it'd be cool if any one particular person like sees me out there on the floor in San Antonio, like, yo, you're Alloutblitzle. Like, that'd be super dope. I think I might still lose though. Bro promoted what? Promoted the crane, but no jet. Huh? Okay. 26 pages. I think we're fine. Okay, there's no Roxanne in this list. We're fine. Wait, Ogre could win the game though. Okay, is there Echoing Horn? No. We can't bench another Trode. Let's fill up. Oh, I could lose to the thing. Bro, good Kyogre. That's scary. I'm just gonna boss the Roaring Moon. And if you have it, you have it. My hand's dead, so I could just get bodied if they like could recycle the Roaring Moon. Rillaboom promo for $2. Yeah, buy them up. For $2. But no quad Bonnet. Yeah, get your playable cards here. Yeah, you watch the channel and like, I want to buy some singles. Yeah, go there. Bro, you get PSA 10 Burnett for 40 bucks. There might be 4 Burnett over there. I just got piles of Pokemon cards down here. There's like some Silver Tempest bulk hits. Hey, it's 1 Burnett for $40. That's kind of quad Burnett. Hey, bro's not trying to Kyogre. I've thought about it. Like, I have a decent collection. It would be. I don't know if anyone would care though. I think I lose. I definitely did not play this well at all. Like that Forest probably shouldn't have been boss because like my opponent has to promote the Roaring Moon anyway. But I'm half paying attention right now, so I don't really care. Can't say it's too surprising. I would have laughed so hard if we top deck Trode. All right, my only out is like Iono into Bibarel. No, whatever. We lost. Rip. I definitely didn't play that right, but whatever. That Forest was 1000% wrong. Yeah, bros confirmed the bot. Alright, well, GG's derp. Definitely think that if I punish, I mean, like, I didn't punish the Iron Hands instantly, which is crazy. Like, with all the double turbos in deck. And couldn't find them at all. Missed opportunity to go for Frenzied Gouging. Well, that's just how it goes, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I definitely didn't play that right, but I was half paying attention, so who really cares? Yeah, GG's derp. So, yeah. Yeah, like it was really fun while it lasted. Like we had some very cool moments with Klawf. But the consistency really wasn't there. Like that one first, that one fourth. And that was really about it. So that's probably the last Klawf stream in a very long time. That's fine. If I were more, you know, I don't care, derp. It's fine. If it were a more important game, I would have cared more. But it's my own fault. Like I'm not like trying to be like, chat, it's all your fault. No. So I feel like this is the optimal Klawf list. Like if you want to, play Klawf, this 60 is what you should play. I feel like I've made it as good as I can. And that's just still not quite good enough. So Klawf and Mew, perhaps. Yeah, so I'm very happy with where I'm happy that I made the got the lists basically perfect. Like it's always feels good to like make a deck that works. It's just the deck isn't quite good enough. Like just can't compete well enough. Did think it was pretty cool that someone thought the deck was good enough to take it to Stuttgart. 59 cards the same, so yeah, I don't think like Klawf is a decent deck. It's like probably like a C tier deck. Like it has good matchups. It's just not consistent enough. It does like it's consistent, but there are games where you just miss the piece. Like if you're high rolling with Klawf, that feels pretty good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night here. I'll be streaming probably both late nights tomorrow. Like that'll be like the last big tournament stuff before San Antonio. Then I'm gonna have like a special Discord live on Thursday, and I leave Friday, and then we'll be gone all weekend. So, and what would make Klawf better? Gardevoir being deleted. Yeah, I appreciate you all for hanging out. I joined the Discord. All that cool stuff. Subscribe, like. Don't play Klawf. And I'll see you all again tomorrow.